We have a great rotation of guests on our show. They're always showing up. Arch is one of those. Every 2 weeks, he shows up on Wednesday. It's awesome. But as things would happen, he is trending on X right now. So we had a great opportunity to talk to him about it. And Phoenix, you actually agreed with a lot of things he had to say.
It's common sense. This is stupid. This is stupid.
Arch, you're trending. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a great response. Well,
I have people yelling at me again.
Let's check out.
Would you send like an adorable picture of your cat or something? What would you do? What are you trending for?
I wish there was just cat pictures. That'd be far less controversial.
Well, let's check it out because you were trending because there's a video of, I think this is iShowSpeed here, and he's over in Africa here. And let's just take a look at what he had to say here.
Crap, bro. Ethiopia is so beautiful. Holy Yo, y'all see this chat? Y'all see Ethiopia, bro? This is insane. Oh my gosh. We're on top of this building right now.
Okay.
So
there's iShowSpeed. This person says, the days of parading Africa as a jungle or poverty hub are gone. We are equally tired of that narrative. When here, please show them how developed we are. Show them our inventions, our beautiful cities. It's time they see the real Africa. Ethiopia, you made me proud. See you soon, right here.
Great. So can we stop sending the money and stuff then? Great. Awesome.
Well, that's exactly what Arch said.
Oh, shit. I'm trending now.
That's right. So this has popped off, 19,000 likes on it. Seems like a fairly reasonable take because that's all I've heard. Hey, why don't you finish your food? Don't you know there's starving kids in Africa?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know that there's starving kids in Africa, guys? Why don't you finish food? Hey, why don't you give a little bit to help the starving kids in Africa? The starving kids. That's all I've heard my entire fucking life.
Angelina Jolie is going to try to adopt more Africans.
Yep.
Did you say dot more Africans?
Adopt.
Okay, I was like, wow, what does that mean? That's crazy. Anyways, so yes, Arch, by all means, continue your thought here. People have been mad at you for this take.
The entire iShowSpeed tour has been very, very popular, and I'm very happy for him. And he's shown a lot of cool adventures, and he's done a lot of cool stuff. Awesome. But there's also been this narrative around it from the very first day. Like, look, Africa's actually great. It's doing so amazing. Our advanced cities are beautiful. I'm like, okay. So we don't have to send you trillions of dollars anymore, right? We don't have to do that anymore. Because you wouldn't think you'd need to have it both ways. But this has been met with general outrage now, including a lot of people who seemingly don't understand that colonialism doesn't exist anymore, much to our unified sadness, of course. We're not actually stealing your stuff. You know, America doesn't move in and just take copper out of the ground. They purchase it now. You're being given money and we're buying your stuff. And of course, the shining image of Africa isn't quite what is presented here. Just all of you, have a rough stab at. What do you think the poverty percentage in Ethiopia is?
37%.
Since you're asking, I think it's going to be even lower, like 5%.
I'll say 42.
Phoenix is the closest. The poverty percent, so the people living in poverty in Ethiopia, is at 43%.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a lot. What is it in the United States? Curious what that is. But
I don't know.
Either way, I think it is important to point out that when he announced, and once again, zero shade for this, by the way. Like,
it's around 10%, apparently.
Okay. When something like this happens with iShowSpeed, iShowSpeed is 100% being paid and sponsored by local governments and private sponsors to do this, right? This is marketing for Africa. This entire tour, it's 100% a payment thing. I've been a part of these things. I've been to Taiwan as part of these things where you interact with the tourism board and they pay you to come out. Once again, zero shade. Like you have a product, you are paid for that product. I think it's great, but let's not be ignorant and say that they're also not going to show you the absolute best and show their audience the absolute best right here. So this idea that, I Show Speed's on saying like, oh my gosh, this is the best fucking thing ever. Well, yes, of course it is. Because they're not going to take you to the slums and show you the kid who I've been told to feed my entire life. Right. So let's just keep it real, keep it 100. Like I said, zero shade at Speed at all. I think it's great. As a matter of fact, I would love to do some of these. I would love to go to various places and be sponsored to go do shows in fucking wherever, if Zimbabwe called and they're like, hey, you want to do some shows? I'd be like, not really, but the money's right. I mean, fuck, but let's be very clear about it. This is a paid integration. He is being paid to be there by the government to showcase Africa and all of these different places in the best possible light. It's literally his job in this situation.
And it's going to work. Like, they're probably going to see a big increase of tourism from this too. So it's a win-win. But it's one of those things where it becomes kind of this cultural phenomenon now, where like the response to my post are just tons of people going like, yes, you can stop all the foreign aid. Like, okay, but you do understand your country is still poor. You are actually buying into your own propaganda here, which is just kind of baffling to me.
Right. This person, yes, we can stop sending cobalt, coltan, platinum, chromium, all these minerals and stuff. Right there. It says, you mean the things whose sale is keeping your economy alive? Yeah, right. That'd be really good. So you've been pretty active here. Have people been labeled a racist, a xenophobe, and all those things because of that?
I'm sure once I get deep enough into them, yes.
Okay.
I need to go through and answer more of them because I do find this mildly fascinating. And hey, to be fair as well, there's also a lot of people who point out that a lot of this aid is also just corrupt. Like the aid who goes to the politicians, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, yeah, no, absolutely. You can easily argue that we are not really doing Africans a favor with all of this as much as we're helping their elites with all of this.
Man, what a mess. What a mess. Well, good for you, Arch. Way to trend. Congratulations. And it seems like a fairly logical thought process there. Is like, hey, you're not a third world country anymore? Cool. Take care of yourself. I love that, Phoenix, you were thinking the exact same thing.
I feel like most people are thinking that. Like, okay, so you're doing so well. Why are we sending you billions of dollars?
Yep. Well, Craig, remember when we were growing up, I forgot her name. I think she was from All in the Family. You know what I'm talking about? That she always did those Ethiopian commercials where she'd be, we need to give them water. And they're in some desert shithole. And there was, she was like a meme forever. But South Park even made her into Jabba the Hutt. Do you remember that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sally Struthers?
Was it Sally Struthers? Yeah, I think so. Growing up, that's all you would see is the Ethiopian commercials.
Yeah, there's and you see all the things on YouTube. If you just search like feed African kids, it's always the same. It's all like, look at this shit. It's always the same. It's always the anemic kid getting handed. They always show like the 2-year-old toddler, 3 years old. Look, I'm not ignorant to say this shit isn't happening, but if you're investing as a government into sponsoring somebody like I Show Speed, this giant streamer, to come, how about you just maybe hand out some food or maybe give some of those beans so I don't have to in the United States, Anyways, what a mess.
It also opens the question that, okay, right, trillions of dollars have gone into Africa. The cities are built up. You've got nightclubs. You've got luxuries for the urban elites. Why are the children starving? Why did you build a skyscraper whilst kids were starving?
Yep. There we are, because hey, why not? Economy and stuff. But, well, appreciate you, Art. Appreciate your perspective on that. And good luck with the hate that's going to come your way. It's good. Do you know that if you subscribe, you won't go bald? Just kidding. You actually probably will.